And good morning to everyone. I hope your day is starting out well. We are now moving into Tuesday. Hope everything is treating you well and you had some good night's sleep. We had a busy day in the Meridian area. There was a lot that went on yesterday. We'll discuss some of this and then get deeper into it beginning at 8 o'clock this morning. Join us back for the morning show as that will roll in. We'll tell you more about all of that. Some of the breaking news across the state of Mississippi as we wake up this morning. 2 Jackson police officers have been arrested. Now, that's odd in itself, but for what they were arrested for was even odder. They had not been police officers long, and I guess you could call that a rookie. They were arrested for smoking marijuana in a local park in Flowood. Naughty. They've been arrested, and most likely other things will happen. We'll follow that story to keep you updated with, but just not something you would expect to hear, is it? Shortage of teachers in the state of Mississippi. This is no shock for anyone. We're still running 3,000 teachers behind to teach the students of Mississippi good schooling. We hope that one day that they will find a way to fix that. And as we all know, teachers normally fall behind on pay scales in the state of Mississippi. It's a tough job. I couldn't do it. I support y'all. When I was a young man, I filled in one time as a substitute teacher one time. That was enough for me. I respect y'all. More power to you. It couldn't do your job. That's a toughie there. Also, this morning as we're waking up, we're finding that the Omicron has taken its first death of a Houston man in his 50s. He's unvaccinated, and he had previously been infected with COVID. So he did have underlying conditions. There's a lot of things that factor into this. To each group that's for the jab, those that are not for the jab, there's no clear answer here, nor will there ever be. But we do get our first death from it, confirmed. They're saying all of the news will be bad. We don't know the answer to this, but we know that COVID in itself is horrible. We watch this story to find out how it comes about. We'll watch that closely there. As I said yesterday, was an active day in the Meridian area. We had so many things going on. We had a wreck out by Kewanee. The 18-wheeler overturned, slowed down traffic for quite some time. Whenever there's rain, we constantly have that little bit of rain showers that makes roads slick and causes havoc on everyone. And that's what happened yesterday afternoon. We had a bunch of wrecks. Of course, there was the horrible wreck that we also had there by Waters International at the airport exit. If you didn't come to town, that's a good thing yesterday. Traffic was backed up for hours coming in Meridian. You couldn't go either way. And then as people were trying to divert around that, they went out to, and let me see if I can pull up some of these pictures here. They went out to Old Highway 80 West, and one of the 18-wheelers got stuck under the bridge there. And let me show you a picture or two of that as we pull this up. Get my screens back over here to where you can see. As we go through this, that's the back of the rig that was there, broken half there. Got hung under the bridge as he tried to travel through that. That was a mess. And, of course, the railroad has to inspect the bridge and give the thumbs up before anybody can travel through that to make sure that it's okay after something's been bumped. That's just a low bridge there, and these trucks that come in don't know the road and they don't pay attention to the sign, and that's what happens. We hate that. Of course, then there was the shooting last night where 3 people were shot in Meridian. Ongoing investigation. We'll have more details of that coming up at 8 a.m. this morning. Also, horrifying experience there. Then there were reports of another shooting last night, which turned out to be, in the end, just a wreck. But originally it was reported that a wreck happened and shots were fired. After police came to the scene near Highway 39 and Front Street, it turns out it was just an accident. Now, whether or not people that witnessed it, things popping from a car, which could have possibly been a part of it. I was not there. I don't know. But something made the sounds to make people think that there was gunfire involved in it. But the Meridian Police Department investigated and could find no shell casings or anything to that nature. So that ended up being good. It was a scary moment there for a while. But a few of the things that went on yesterday around the Meridian area, and as I said, we'll get deeper into that this morning beginning at 8 a.m. I hope you'll join us. Now, what's going to happen weather-wise today? Well, we've got some showers going on in the northern part of the state. Let's put a radar where you can see what's going on right now. We go north of Meridian and we go toward Louisville, Mississippi is where we'll head to. Starkville, just north of Louisville, they've had the light rain move there across there this morning, and it's just barely raining at Mississippi State as it moves toward West Point and all points north there through Aberdeen and making its way into the Alabama area. Now, there's a slight chance of showers in between now. It's really over through 7 o'clock is when it is. This will move out. And then it will gradually become sunny by this afternoon, but do not expect it to be warm today. 51 is going to be all that we get out of the thermometer. But don't worry, Santa will break out that Magnum PI T-shirt before it's all said and done and show up in just the nick of time. It's going to be in the 70s by Christmas Day, and we'll look at that in a moment. Now, if you're going west to Meridian for any of your travels this morning, once you make it to Shreveport, expect fog and heavy fog all the way to Dallas, Texas, if you're in anywhere near that neck of the woods. Fort Smith, Arkansas, Fayetteville, Arkansas, and those areas. Little Rock has got a little bit to the southwest of there also. But if you're out in the Waco area, Tyler, Texas, been there many times, we've got rain there. Now, as we move west of Meridian through Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and go across Montgomery to Columbus, Georgia, across the southern parts of Texas, even into Georgia to Savannah, Charleston, these areas got heavy rain. And further south that you go into Florida, we've got more from St. Petersburg, even down to Miami, going to have some showers there. So wet today in these areas. As we back out, we go across the U.S. to see what else has happened. We got some showers that's sneaking up here on Washington State there. Some showers to the southwest to Seattle. It seems to always sneak up there. Montana, 3 degrees in Box Elder, Montana, if you were there this morning. Let's go over to the west side of that state and get a temperature if it will show up. They got 16 showing there. As we go into North Dakota this morning, a -4 in Ray, North Dakota. That's kind of chilly, isn't it? On the east side of the state, they've got 5 degrees. As we move across, and let's just see what's happening in Minnesota this morning. 6 degrees in Wilkinson, Minnesota. They're cold up there. Up in Detroit this morning, just a quick temperatures, 25 degrees. As you look at New York, all of that is perfect weather today. But that gives you a glimpse of what's going on. As we have 51 degrees, they've got -6 in parts of the north. Not where I want to be today. Well, that's a quick look across that. Good morning goes out to Arena Bonner. How are you today? Joseph Hutchison, Terry Clark, good morning. Chet Parker. Dale Ware is up. How are you today? Lamar Embry joins us. Steve and Wanda McKinnon and Miss LaWanda Grantham is up shaking a leg today as we begin this day. So we hope that today is not going to be any news repeat of yesterday. That's what we keep our fingers crossed for. Again, we'll have full details on all of this coming up at 8 o'clock and dig deeper into each subject and discuss it just a little bit more. All that begins at 8 this morning. All right, let's dig a little deeper into the forecast now and give you more updated forecast information.
Your forecast is brought to you by EMEPA, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
As we look at the record highs and record lows, 2013, that wasn't really all that long ago, but believe it or not, it was 7 years ago, 79 degrees. As we go back to 1901, it was a low set of 10 degrees on this date. Promise you, 2013 doesn't seem that far away. As we look today, it is gradually clearing as all of this rain up in the northern part of the state moves on into Alabama, and eventually, Alabama, y'all will get clear of this also. We see 51 in Meridian as we go south to Hattiesburg, a high of 52 today. Brookhaven, you'll see 50. Natchez and Vicksburg will tie the state for the highest that we've got. Well, let me take that back. Greenville, deep in the Mississippi Delta, will hit 54 for high projected for the state. As we move into Alabama, we'll see that Clanton will only get about 48. Birmingham, 47. Cooler in those areas. Down to Troy with 48. And we'll hit about 50 there in Livingston, Alabama, if you're in that area today. As we move across to look to see what it has, as we said, be ready. Christmas Day is going to be warm, and this is why. We've got the cold front way out here at California that will make its way slowly across here, and this is what's approaching us for Christmas, way above average of Texas, hot as we look to southern Texas. As this will make its way across Mississippi. We've already warm here, but it's going to get warmer. Let's look at that 7-day forecast of what we've got lined out in detail for today, according to the National Weather Service. As we see today, that 40% chance of showers will end here in the next few moments, gradually becoming sunny, high 51. By tonight, we'll get really cold, 34, right at the freezing degree mark. Now, tomorrow we warm up more, 58 tomorrow, low down to 33, and that'll be the last time we'll see the 30s until after Christmas. As we move into Thursday, 63 on Christmas Eve, we're expecting 73 with a low of 56 as Santa and Rudolph make their way into the area. By Saturday morning, we'll have sunshine in 73 making its way across us with a high of 55. And as we go to give thanks on Sunday, high of 73 and that low of 56. But even warmer come Monday. Look at this. It's not over yet, even after we get there. Let's go on into the new year and see what Old Man Winter has to bring for us. And really no change yet. As we look for the high peak to reach it on the 27th, as we almost get rid of 21. 78, that is so near 80, it's not even funny. By New Year's Eve, we're looking for 69 and a chance of showers. And by the 1st, 66 for the chance of light showers that morning, and all the way through the 4th of 22, we're expecting it to be about 63. So no major changes even into the New Year's. This cold front or hot front, we'll put it heat wave, that's a better way to put it, makes its way across the state, across the deep south, up through the Carolinas. All this is not over. We've got some warm weather in store for us. Always scary this time of year still to have this warm weather. We always wait for thunderstorms and things that can come out of that. We'll watch it, be here, jump on it first thing to keep you updated. All right, let's look at the deer hunting forecast. What's going to happen today is many of you have got the week off or a few days off this week around Christmas. As we pull this up, this is the average today. Deer hunting, rated average. Could be worse. It's average. Your best time today will be at 3 o'clock this afternoon. That's your afternoon hunt. Your winds are going to be north-northwest, 5 to 10 miles an hour. That's not so bad. Christmas Eve, we'll start seeing some gust. So use these times as you can there. With a high of 51, we may see some movement this afternoon, so it'll be good. Don't forget, we'll have another free mount to give away next week from Jay's Taxidermy in the Battle of the Bucks. It's going to be big. All these are great. Check all of that out. And we're getting ready for the morning show again, beginning at 8 a.m. this morning. We hope you'll join us to learn more about everything. And as always, a big thank you to everybody that contributes and passes along information to us when news breaks in the area. No matter where you are, if it's interstate, surrounding counties, if you encounter something, let us know. There's other people that will travel the same path that you do, and, well, they need to know that information. We try to verify everything, get it out as quickly as we can. A big thank you for joining us there. Let's see, Bernadette Odom is up. Good morning. She said she doesn't like cold weather, but December is cold as expected, not hot. You're right on that. I'll have to back you up on that statement. Wayne Roberts, good morning. How are you today? Joey Treywick, morning. 8 years ago, not 7. Yeah, I did count on that wrong. That's 7:21. You're right. Call me out there, Joey. That was a good one. I didn't catch that. I've done that. I was thinking of 20. Cal White, morning. Mark Overby, good morning. Okay, Orena Bonner joins us. Joseph Hutcherson, glad you're here. Terry Clark joins us also. As we've got Chet, we mentioned Chet, and Dale Ware also out there. Appreciate all y'all joining us. And Lamar Embry from All Portions joining us. We do appreciate y'all. Now, again, we'll be back very soon getting all the information together for you to kick off to let you know what's happening around the nation and locally as well. Y'all drive very careful as you're out and about today. We don't want any more accidents like we did yesterday. We'll be back soon. Thanks for dropping by for a few moments with us this morning.
Scotty Ray's Weather is brought to you by